Hello, good afternoon. So today I want to talk about positivity, right? Positivity, we hear about it a lot and how it can literally change our lives. So there's this quote that's been rattling around, and because somebody I'm following, Gary Vaynerchuk, and it really it speaks to me in a lot of ways. And he says, we don't need more positivity. We need it to be louder. And how true is that? That we actually probably all have the positivity we need. We just need it to be louder. We need it to be louder in ourselves, louder in our heads, louder in our thoughts, louder in what we are giving to other people who we're surrounding ourselves with. Louder. Now, how do we actually go ahead and do that? Let's just talk about positivity in general for a minute, right? So the old adage, we are what we think. And how true is that? How often have any of you gotten in this negative, toxic thought pattern where you start to doubt, you start to fear, you start to compare yourself to somebody else, you start to blame somebody else for a situation you're in, you start to blame outside influences on your life choices. Ooh, we get stuck in those toxic thought patterns. So when we're stuck in those, we can immediately bring things back to the positive, to be grateful for what we have, to be grateful for who we have in our life, to be grateful that we're here, to be grateful that we have this amazing capacity to create and love and do all these fun things in life. All right, so when we're thinking about positivity in our thoughts, guide that energy. Guide it. Guide your positive thinking. Pull yourself out of any sort of negative disbeliefs. Get back into the root of who you are. Let go of the negative, toxic thoughts. Guide the positive energy within yourself. And then who are you surrounding yourself with? Who's in your circle? What positive people do you have in your life? Have you moved out the people who aren't positive? Or are you at least saying something? Granted, they might not be able to hear you, but are you talking loud enough in a positive manner that perhaps the negativity just sloughs off everyone? How else can we bring positivity to a louder boom? Visualizing positive things for the world, for yourself. Think about, there's so many stories out there, right? There's, who just told me the story of, I can't remember now, somebody just told me the story of where a group of monks were placed in an inner city where there was a ton of violence. And just their presence there, their daily meditation, that over the course of the year, that the crime rates went down by like 19, 20%, just by them being there, just by having that positive feeling. So that is a huge scenario of how do we make positivity louder? I have found something that works for me and for a lot of people, writing down the positive things that you're visualizing, getting it onto paper. They're affirmations. They're affirmations of the things we want, right? Our journal, I find, is a great place for us to download perhaps our negative thoughts or our negative thinking, and it's a place where we can park it. And then we write down our affirmations, put them back out into the world, louder. Write it down. How else can we make positivity louder? Well, I think that has a lot to do with yourself too, just really being gentle with yourself, being gentle with the fact that, hey, we make mistakes, owning those mistakes, owning where you have faltered, and moving forward, not hanging on to it. Toss it over your shoulder. It happened. Move on. You gotta just keep going, and with positive visualization. Again, so many stories out there where people who visualize deeply, visualize in positive outcomes and who they want to be and what they see, these things come true. Positivity being louder. I truly think that when our positivity is louder within ourselves and within our groups, it's easier to slough off adversity. When bad things happen or things that are unexpected, I think we become more resilient because we're in a positive mood, because our deep core positivity is loud within already, that those adverse things, when they hit us, they don't stay long, that we're able to move through them, do what we need to do to process and keep going. So, how are you grabbing a hold of positivity and making it louder in your life? How are you making positivity louder in the world? It's not by complaining, is it? That's my challenge for you today. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know how you personally are changing the world, changing yourself with positive, loud, positive thoughts. You can also leave me a message at heidi@lovewideopen.com for email or just in the comments of wherever you find this video. Have a great day.